Hey everybody, what is up? It's your friends TJ Hoffman and Brian McGill back at you with a really special What's Up Wednesday. Here to talk about a little bit what's coming up here in the Sydney community with our Black Friday special. TJ, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing well. It's a special holiday edition. It's pretty quiet in the Sydney office. Well, offices. This week, a lot of people are taking some well-deserved time off, and we hope that a lot of our customers are taking some time off this week as well, because we know, man, if anybody deserves a break right now, it's all these educators working in schools. Am I right?
That's exactly right. We're the teachers will be running for their cars. And hopefully looking forward to a refreshing, relaxing, well-deserved Thanksgiving break. TJ, this is kind of the first year we've decided to go a little bit above and beyond for the people that are going above and beyond in our community. We put together something really special for our Black Friday. Do we want to share the screen of?
Yeah, lots of people do a little Black Friday event. It's going to be a weird Black Friday this year, and so Brian, you had this great idea to do a Black Friday special for us at SIBME, something that is just a nice, fun thing to do. Maybe fill up some time on the day, whatever you plan on doing over the holiday. But some new learning opportunities and some chances to win prizes. So Brian, why don't you tell us a little bit about the idea, where you came, where you got it, and then what it's going to be like.
Well, we're going to kick Black Friday off with a discussion that starts at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on an incredibly relevant topic, or a parent, or maybe a student teacher, how pedagogy injects oxygen into the fire of online learning. Whether you're, red, yellow, green, or blue, whatever stage you are in, wherever you are in America right now, you're dealing with some form of online learning. And these, we invited some really, really, really special people that are kind of on the the cutting edge of implementing this work. Everybody on this panel is still involved in a school or recently removed, have left the classroom. Everybody has about 10 to 15 years of classroom instruction experience. I'll just go from left to right. Paula Woods, still an instructional leader in a campus in Texas. Dr. Deidre Stevens, a retired principal, now founder of her own practice for developing new teachers and instructional leadership teams. I was able to invite my classmate from the Virginia Military Institute, Anthony Oliver. He is a principal in Birmingham, Alabama. He's starting his own charter. He mentions a little bit about how the planning, and it's kind of like important to kind of have a positive circle around, and I thought it was a really great thing to kind of pass on. And then my good friend Kimberly Ramadan, she's moved from North Carolina to Chicago, and she was part of the North Carolina New Teacher Support Program. Now she's a campus instructional coach in a charter up there. And so everybody is really relevant experience and positive discussion around this, and some really great tidbits to kind of pass on to the folks. And I think everybody's going to leave this. If you attend this session, you will walk away inspired and refreshed and ready to get back to the business of helping students learn. And if you're a parent, maybe you're not. I think this is going to give you perspective. So, right before your next PTA meeting or whatever, you might be a little bit more informed of what's going on in our buildings.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's an outstanding group of educators. I mean, I can just tell I know all those names, I know all those people, really thoughtful people, really thoughtful educators, and I think it's going to be a great conversation. I can't wait to hear it. And I know that right now, this time of the year, even in the best of school years, it can feel a little drag, and we all need a little fire in our belly, and nothing gets that going like a little bit of oxygen. So I think it's going to be a great conversation, a great kickoff to the day, and I'm excited to watch it. And then we have a couple of other things that are going to happen after that first session. So for the remainder of our little Black Friday special, we'll be airing 3 more episodes of other events that we've had throughout the year. So we have the first event starting at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, 10 Eastern, Brian's interview with that wonderful panel group of educators. And then we'll be re-airing 2 of our best loved episodes of the Coach Replay Show. The first one at 12 o'clock, Coaching for Engagement with Alice Shull, one of our favorite virtual coaches here at SIBME, and it was just an outstanding conversation. We'll be re-airing it live, so Kyle will actually sort of be hosting that event. Everybody knows Kyle, loves Kyle. He'll be hosting the 12 o'clock hour, those 2 episodes of the Coach Replay Show. So we'll have re-airs, but also a live discussion on our social media channels. And then at 12:35, because the episode is just a little bit longer than half an hour, so at 12:35, right as soon as the conversation with Alice is done, we'll be airing a conversation with Kelly Garris that we just recently had. It's from our 2nd season of the Coach Replay Show. It's a great conversation about time management in remote learning, remote teaching and learning. So how to sort of manage your day, manage your classroom, and all that sort of stuff. A great conversation with Kelly. So 2 great episodes of the Coach Replay Show hosted by Kyle, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And then a really special event at 1 o'clock. So we are also going to be announcing some exciting stuff at the 1 o'clock hour regarding the Better Together conference. But we'll be, as a way of celebrating the success that we had last summer with our Better Together conference, we'll be re-airing the keynote session with Doug Fisher, well-known author, outstanding educator, school leader, and thought leader in professional learning communities. Doug did an amazing job as our keynote speaker at the Better Together conference last year. So you'll get a chance to see sort of what that experience was like. He spent a lot of time talking about how he was going to work to prepare for online learning this school year. So we'll be having a live discussion with that. I'm hosting that, so you'll get to join me live for that. We'll have a little watch party. We'll watch it. We'll talk about some of the concepts that Doug covers in his keynote speech. That one is very special because the difference between that and all these other episodes is that 1 o'clock episode, that 1 o'clock re-air of Doug Fisher's keynote will only be available on Black Friday. As soon as it's done airing, it's going back offline, going back into the Better Together conference. Of course, anyone who has access to last year's Better Together conference can still go back and watch all of those videos. If you don't have access, you'll have to sign up to get access to that one. So more information about that on Friday, but it's going to be a great conversation with Doug Fisher.
I'm looking forward to actually watching Doug Fisher again because there's some things that I missed, and getting back to it, Doug is I'm a big fan, and I know many members of our community are. Between each episode, Kyle and I took a moment to develop some interesting content around our SIBME goals modules and huddles. If you're new to the SIBME community, how can the goals modules and the SIBME huddles be useful in supporting your campus development this school year? We also have some special announcements and some things maybe you didn't know about, maybe about the Learning Center, some different points inside the Learning Center that we could. So just some really short videos to kind of fill things out to keep us on schedule. The best way to attend this is simply like and subscribe to any of our social media channels at Sydney App, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. For the premiere of these, obviously, some members of our discussion are a little bit more active on Twitter. I think Deidre and Paula are a little more on Twitter. Anthony is kind of more on Facebook. Dr. Kimberly Ramadan, she's pretty busy on LinkedIn. So whichever way you get social, there will be somebody to kind of engage with you there. And then at the end of every hour, we'll be giving away a gift card. Purchase. TJ, talk. I would give it all away, but
prizes. So we've got every hour live. Every hour live, we'll be having a giveaway during the video. So you must be present to win. So you'll need to be watching the video. But you will we'll just say, hey, who's here? We'll look at who's in the comments, and then we'll be entering all those people into a drawing to win 4 prizes every hour. So that's 4 prizes every hour. I feel a little bit like a daytime talk show TV host or something. But 4 prizes every hour. We'll be giving away 1 gift card, $50, store of your choice. So the winner gets to pick where we purchase that gift card to, and then 3 Sydney Coach packs. So that includes a purchase and a free coaching license for the remainder of the year, a free Sydney coaching license for the remainder of the year. So 4 grades every hour. You don't have to be there the whole time to win the prizes. It's just a matter of each hour we'll be giving them away. So you'll want to check it out. Obviously, the more shows you watch, the more chances you have to win. If you want to learn more about it, you can go to love.sydney.com/Black Friday and get more information. But like Brian said, just go on over to any of our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. As May's posted all those links in the chat. And you'll be able to get a hold of us during those live events. We'll be hosting watch parties and airing those videos on all of those different channels for you to join us.
All right, this is awesome. Okay, I think we got the message out here, everybody. We hope to see you in the chat this Black Friday, and you all have a very special Thanksgiving. TJ, do you have any final thoughts?
No, just that we're very grateful for all of you, and we hope that you do, as a friend of mine said earlier, whatever kind of Thanksgiving you plan to have tomorrow, we hope that's the kind that you have. So it's going to be an unusual holiday season this year, but stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day.